Hey, what's good? What's up, everybody? It's your Guala, your favorite country cousin, your girlfriend favorite Sigma, what it is. You know what we do on the Swivel Podcast. We in this thing. Let's go. Let's turn up. Let's turn up. Hey, man, we got a great show. Got a great show lined up. Waiting for my broadcast bro to tap in right quick, and then we going to take off. Man, I think that's him right here. All right, let's go. All right, boom. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
What's good, my boy?
Finna be some, it finna be some smoke in the city, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I'm about to take off. It's episode 109. We are here. We're back, like I said before. It's your favorite country cousins. I'm Scott Michael Talk. This DJ Infinite Rockway call you.
Best mix machine.
We are on the Swivel Podcast. We have the best barbershop talk and sports and viral news. Go ahead, join that community. Subscribe, like, share, comment.
And repeat.
Yes, on YouTube,
Yes.
TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. We have our content on all of these platforms. Go ahead, like my boy said, repeat. If you're not subscribing to our channel, subscribe. Do that ASAP. Share with your friend. Let everybody know what's going on in our community. Tell somebody, share it, repost it, comment. Let us know we may miss something you want to hear, something you want to talk about. We're going to do that. Hit the like button. Yo, push us in that algorithm. You know how that goes.
Hey,
you know what it is?
Hey, if you're not subscribing, then what are you doing? Then what are you doing?
I'm trying to tell you.
Playing marbles and shit. You goddamn take out your phone and hit and do something real simple. Take 5 seconds. Go to YouTube, find On the Swivel _podcast and hit that subscribe button. But no, your ass want to go to these other sites and play marbles. Want to go and gamble and all this other stuff. No, you don't need to do that. You need to go to YouTube and go to On the Swivel _podcast. Hit that subscribe button and watch all our latest content. Like, share, comment. Do you think? Waste your time. Put all your time there.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, what we gonna do is something that we're gonna do something real special today because we got a lot of topics hit, and I just want to repeat what you said. Hey, subscribe. Everybody, you know what to do. Hit that hot damn button. Look, I rock. Let me cook for a minute. And you can add your 2 cents to this. Because I've been saying this for over a year. Check our episodes. Go and check our episode last WNBA season. Caitlin Clark is injured again. She's out with a growing injury. That's soft tissue, so no telling how long she's going to be out. But check this out. Now, she missed games for a couple weeks a little while ago, right? And I said to these women, y'all need to get out your feelings. The women of the WNBA, get out your feelings and ride the wave. Ride that wave. You see my hand gesture. Ride that monetary wave, right? Yeah. She's unique because usually it's us that break into the quote-unquote white sport like Tiger Woods and Venus Serena. So she's unique in this aspect. I'm sure they were hated. But look at the money that these advertisers, these sponsors, these networks brought to the table. Everybody parlayed off that thing.
Yep.
Their earning potential, their earnings went up. Yo, Tiger Woods, these women, that broke into their sport, they had video games, they had signature shoes and clubs and everything. People ran to the tennis courts, right? Yep. So I need the WNBA to cool out. Hey, y'all need to shut the hell up, stop it, knock it off, ride the wave. Hello, sports is entertainment. And Caitlin Clark is the headliner.
Yeah.
This ain't a race thing, baby. This a money thing. When she was injured the first time this season, the ratings went down 55%. You can check it. This ain't lies. This ain't conjecture. This is truth.
Look,
I thought she had the complexion for the complexion for the protection, but we saw what happened. And I'm not saying don't be competitive. Be competitive. That's what you're there for. It's the extra stuff. It's the cheap shot stuff. Probably why she hurt her groin in the first place. I don't know if y'all saw the play. And there's a lot of stars, both veteran and young stars in the WNBA. I can go down the list. Asia, Sabrina, Nafisa, Stewie, Enrique, to Angel, Cardoza, Cam, Paige, Rika, Aaliyah Boston, right?
yeah.
Watch this. The WNBA, they got new deals last season. We know why. New deals, new sponsorship. But here's where the business, you know why? These companies want a return on their investment. It's a business, people. It's a business.
Trying to pay up.
Don't cut your nose to spite your face.
Yep.
The WNBA, I don't know if you kids knew this or not, they never made no money. Bro, teachers are making more than some of these WNBA players. A lot of these WNBA women are making. We have teachers, cops, like regular, like 9 to 5. I don't want to say like nobody regular, but you know what I'm saying? They're making more money than a lot of these WNBA players are making. That's why they got to go overseas in the offseason to supplement their income. Don't blow it. Maximize your dollars. Business can look very great, but only if Caitlin Clark plays. Now, I see the look on your face. I know you want to take off, and I'm going to leave you with this. Now, of course, they played. Shout out to Angel Reese, love her to death. But you know they played that game. The Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark spilled over from college to the pros. Remember when the NBA did the exact same thing? Bird and Magic, one, I think it still holds, was the highest rated NCAA championship game of all time when Michigan State played Indiana State. And they moved it on to the pros. They played the race game. And it went from the NBA wasn't making no money. They had their finals on tape delay. To the kiddies, look it up.
Yep.
And they made millions and billions off of that rivalry. They're doing it now. But here's the thing, we're just in a situation where they're pushing Caitlin, just the media thing. They pushing Caitlin as a hero, pushing Angel as a heel, but that's the situation.
Yeah.
Everybody eats, B, if you go to the table and eat. We already seen the all-star list come out. We've seen the starters, right? Nafisa Collins from the Lynx, she's a captain for one team, and Caitlin Clark is the captain of the other. Not the established stars.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark voted as the captain. When you're the captain, what did that mean? It's not rhetorical.
You lead the team.
You lead the votes.
Lead the votes, yeah, pretty much.
They want to see her. So get out y'all feelings. This ain't and I know a lot of people, oh man, you digging the snow bunny. No, I'm digging the business. This is a business. It's a business of entertainment, whether y'all want to acknowledge it or not. Ride the white girl wave, because you know what? If it was reversed, hey, hell, they've been riding our wave. Like, that's why I brought up Tiger and Venus and Serena. You know how much money, how much dollars those white people made off of them? Now I'm going to turn the racist. Yeah, now I'm going to bring the race into it. Now you made the money. That's why I say it's unique. And I just want to add this before you take off. Angel Reese had oh man, she turned up yesterday. 24, 16, and 7 on Candace Parker Day when they beat the LA Sparks, when Chicago beat LA on Sunday.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, wait, I said that to say this. Angel balling, she's the other side of that coin. She balling, but but you know how much more press when Caitlin do it than Angel do it and anybody else do it. So now, hey, whatever 2 cents you got, my boy, my brother, holler at the people.
Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I see it this way. It's like Caitlin and Angel are the headliners of a big concert. Everybody else spectate. Everybody else spectate. Y'all better ride. Y'all better get y'all look. Y'all like look. Y'all better hit. They better ride this wave all the way through because once some other stars get here, y'all better get the most y'all can. Get these fans involved. Get the most that y'all can because once these next stars start coming through from the next season over, the next class over, boy, if they y'all gonna be like Caitlin Clark, who Angel, who, and then it's gonna be on them.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? So y'all better get the most y'all can out of this this whole rivalry thing. You know, get the most out the concert.
I'm gonna say this right now. Paige Becker, she's already been voted an all-star starter. They want her to be the next. You already see it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
With ease.
when Juju come out of USC.
Oh boy. What?
When Juju Watkins come out of USC. All I'm saying to the women, business can really boom, but she gotta be on the floor.
Yeah.
Knock the city shit off.
Yeah. For real.
Just play. Nobody's saying you can't play tough, you can't play hard defense. Nobody's saying that. But I'm just looking at the numbers. These people want to see this girl play.
Y'all better hey look.
And then to the like you said, you put it very perfect. Until then the next hot one come up, and the next hot one come up, and the next hot one come up. Right now, Caitlin's hot, Angel's hot, Paige about to be hot, but the butter is breaded. The butter is spreaded on the bread.
I'm telling you.
With Caitlin Clark, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, y'all better. I'm telling you, boy, y'all better get y'all surfboards and jet skis ready, boy.
I'm trying to tell you,
these waves is coming. Y'all better look. It could be Coachella by the time you know what I'm saying the next 3 years. Hell, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, look, swag surfing.
Look, it could be Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Juju Watkins, and the next class that come on.
Man,
y'all gonna be like y'all gonna look. It's gonna be just like the NBA back in the early '80s, early '90s, going into the early '90s, late '80s, going into the early '90s. I'm telling you.
And I like what you brought that up because guess what happened? Because it was Magic and Bird. Then Jordan came. I see that. See, then that was a wave.
Then Reggie Miller came.
Then Shaq came. Even though Penny's career short, you saw the wave. Look, I would throw Barkley out there. Even Barkley, even though he didn't win a chip, Dominique Wilkins, you kept seeing waves of players that the fans gravitated to.
Yeah. I ain't never seen nobody that heavy dunk since I seen Charles Barkley. That boy
Listen,
Charles Barkley, boy.
I keep saying, man, people forget that boy was a hot damn beast.
Yeah.
Then you had Patrick Ewing in New York,
Yeah.
Elijah Wan. These waves. It was like once that foundation was set,
Yeah.
wave after wave. You like centers, the big man game. Like I said, Elijah Wan, Ewing,
Oakland.
Shaq, David Robinson.
Yeah.
Real quick, Grandmama had a wave when he came out of UNLV. Him and Alonzo Mourning in Charlotte. Another wave.
Yeah.
Because fans like it is entertainment.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even though at that point, Michael Jordan was the head of the table, he was the head of the heap.
Yeah.
But everybody might not like Jordan like that. Who do you like? You had and I think right now,
Kenneth Smith.
To your point, Caitlin Clark is the top of the wave. Angel Reese, Paige, and you're gonna see Flage.
Yeah. Oh, wait till
see Juju come in. What's baby girl? Flood.
Yeah.
Out of UConn. This way, that's what I'm saying. You have to start somewhere. And once again, I'm not knocking Asia Wilson. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Asia the best woman playing.
Yeah, we gonna see some of these women tag, like some of these stars tag team on the same team. Like it's coming. And I think once that trickles on down, dude, a couple years, they're gonna be millionaires.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You have to push the game forward.
Yeah,
you doing the BS and you injuring, you going, you doing the extracurriculars and the cheap shots, and she's not in the game. These people are not gonna watch. You have to get the eyes watching first. And the WNBA just announced they're gonna add even more expansion teams. So if everything goes, and everybody play healthy, we could see a wave, and these women can finally start to get their just due. But it's like I said with Bird and Magic, you had to start somewhere. And then let it take off. They can't be out injured. They can't. They're coming to see this. They just can't be out injured. You gotta let it play out. Like you say, man, you gotta let it happen, man. Come on, man. We gotta let it happen because I like watching the games, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. You see the attendance. Look, don't be blind. We see the attendance. You see when certain people come, even like negative energy, positive energy, they're talking about the sport like never before. Don't cut off your nose, ladies, to spite your face.
Yep.
That's why I'm coming with it. I'm looking at the business.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But
so, what's up?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
I bet.
I gotta mention two people, and they all on the same team.
All right.
Cardozo.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. You still got some work to do.
Mm-hmm.
Still got to move, and you still got to set them picks. Can't be lazy about setting them screens.
Mm.
If you're going to set a screen, also create some space behind the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody can give you the ball, because I know you can shoot that 3-ball. I seen you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched the game I watched the games maybe 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at Cardozo, I said, move, Cardozo, move. Don't stand in one spot. Don't stand in one spot under the paint. I understand you tall, but you can do much more than just be a post player. You set a lazy screen. Don't set them lazy late. You walk towards the screen. You're supposed to run and stop towards the screen, then move off to the screen, separate yourself from your teammate so they can get you the ball if you're wide open, especially if you're in the perimeter. So you can shoot that 3-ball.
Yes,
He
sir.
shoots the perimeter shots pretty well. So
Yes, sir.
Cardozo, if this gets to you, I'm serious. I love you. I think you with the right team. Just move, create space, set your screens the way that it's supposed to be set. And Chicago Sky coach, something wrong. Y'all, you better get it together, buddy.
Get it together, leave it alone.
You better get it together or get the hell on. Because you got too much talent on that team not to know what to do with them. Too much talent. And you can't
Wow, that's a hell of a 2 cent. Yes, sir.
You can't focus. You can't run Angel Reese into the dirt. You can't.
All right. Hey, well, guys. Hey, we look going for the, like I said, WNBA going to the All-Star break. Just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. It's a business first, and ladies, we want to see all y'all on the court because I want to see the game advance. So y'all get paid as you should. So everybody, hit that subscribe button.
Hit that like button.
Share.
Make sure you comment. We
Yes,
want to know your thoughts. We have the best barbershop talk in sports and viral news. So therefore, we want to be your priority for the particular content. No one can beat us. They can only hope to control. So, hey, like, subscribe, share, comment, repeat.
Yes. And you know what? And speaking about that bread, now what's up?
One more thing. If you're watching this on TikTok right now, share the live. Please share the live. Tell people we on the Scooper Podcast is on TikTok. The best mix machine and Scott Michael Talks. You can find them on TikTok. Scotty Too Hottie.
Yes, sir. Hey, but talking about that bread, talk about the mignon, as they like to call it. LeBron just opted into his player option for 52.6 mil to be exact. And he still holds on to his no trade clause in his 23rd season. I rock. What it do?
No trade clause?
Yeah, he's still holding. I'm just saying, everything is held intact in his contract. He opted in. Real quick, Austin Reeves, who a lot of people look at as the third option, he's trying to bust some moves to get the bag. You know, so he can get a bigger bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to get that 218 million or
100 something. He trying to get it.
Yeah, he trying to get it. Hey, Stone Cold said so.
All I'm saying is just don't be like Dennis Schroeder. Hope you got to ball out.
That boy didn't realize his blessings. That boy almost ended up with $2 million.
He bumbled. Hey, man, they bumble screwed that thing. I want to cuss like that. I want to get kicked off. Boy. They bumbled it. And after the bubble, he was supposed to get like 40 million and ended up with 2. Boy, I would have had a heart attack.
Yeah, with $7 or $8 million. Yeah.
I would have had a heart attack.
Boy, you turned down a big number and then went down.
But that's what I'm saying though. He was clearly following his advisement. That's why I was thinking about Austin Reeves. Bro, it better be there.
Hey.
It better be there.
Hey, well, you better look, I'll take that little 100 million and stay with the Lakers, man. Hey,
right. You better hope it's there.
Because it better say you how long you been with the Lakers and you want $214 million, bitch.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you now.
Hey, but you know what? It's a lot of money on the table.
Yeah,
a lot of money. That's a lot of money on the table.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. He won't get it now. Like what I'm saying, he holding out to hope to get it. But hey, he ball out. Look, I say this, man. If Rudy Gobert can get 100,
Yeah,
he can get 100.
he don't need to say
Oh,
that.
he can score. He can get 100. Can he not get 100? He got to ball out next season, but he should get 100. They giving out hundreds, boy. They giving out them hundreds.
That man just not balling out. He done been in the league for some seasons. He just not balling out.
I ain't gonna get into that.
That boy playing with germs. That's the only thing he playing. He playing no basketball. That boy playing with germs. Got COVID.
Yeah,
got traded.
Touching everything. We didn't forget you.
Yeah.
So yeah. We didn't forget.
Yeah, playing with germs and shit.
Yeah, spread COVID on the whole team. And you were still in Utah.
And then get traded. Now you want to ball out. Man, you'll get $20 million from me, bitch.
Like, you wouldn't get that from me, man. Well,
anyway. $30-40 million.
Shit, it's wild, man. Bro, breaking news. D'Angelo Russell just went to the Mavs. He just signed with the Mavs.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
Well, they needed somebody because Kyrie Irving gonna be out. They needed a point guard.
So okay, that's true.
Yeah, they needed a point guard.
Well, how much time is Kyrie gonna miss?
Whew, well, that's an ACL. Look, I ain't no damn doctor, but I'm just thinking about from the time he tore it before the playoffs. Yeah. Maybe next January.
Yeah.
I'm just, cause you know, with an injury like that, you gotta slap about a year on that thing.
Yeah.
You throwing it.
Yeah, cause ain't that what happened with wait a minute. What it with Kobe?
No, that was Achilles.
That was his Achilles.
That's whole different.
Then you got KD KD had that same thing, right?
Achilles. See now Achilles, now if he did that, you can just wipe him.
Yeah, it was a whole year.
Wipe him. But ACL surgeries, with technology, medical technology, maybe next February.
Maybe.
He'll be the point in getting guy, he'll be back. But you have to have a point guard till he get back. Right. So he signed that. Whoa. Wow. Happened 11 minutes ago. Your boy Clint Capella, he's leaving Atlanta and he's going to Houston for $21 million. Houston loading up, boy.
Atlanta, what the hell?
Well, they just got Porzingis.
But
Porzingis better stay healthy.
Yeah, man, that was out, boy. Okay, y'all gonna get Houston. Houston gonna fuck around and go to the final, go to the playoffs and beat up everybody.
Got another one, and I knew this. Oh, I knew this was coming. Michael Porter Jr. just got traded for Cam Johnson. They got tired of him missing them damn shots in the playoffs. Denver got tired of him missing damn shots in the playoffs. Yep, he's going to Brooklyn for, like I said, for Cam Johnson. The NBA moving, boy. The NBA is moving right now.
Somebody need that ass whooping for that one. I would have kept him because shoot or shoot. That man, I mean, come on, man. Like you, but
I saw that coming.
About the playoffs,
it's a lot of
the regular season. The regular season, though.
Disappointment is a big one. Come on, man. Disappointment is a big one. Nas Reed, he signed an extension, $125 million for 5. Julius Randle signed an extension with Minnesota as well, 3 years for $100 million. Your boy, once again, an injury concern. Lonzo Ball to the Cavs.
Time out.
Yeah.
Julius Randle?
Yeah, he signed a 3-year extension to stay in Minnesota.
For how much?
100 mil.
That's what. See,
What happened?
Julius and Rudy. See, I would have traded both of them.
Whoa! You gonna get off of Randall? Who you gonna get for Randall?
Yeah, boy. I'm still pissed about how he did how he played when he was with the Knicks.
I don't care about the Knicks. He in Minnesota now.
He still plays like that. Let me explain what I'm talking about.
Talk to me, Goose.
He won't crash no boards when it's game time, when the game on the line, he won't crash no boards. At least Rudy will crash boards. But when you put him out there, it's like he look up at the rim and as big as he is,
wow, but you got a bone to pick.
As big as he is, as big as he is, you would think he will push this motherfucker out the way and get in front of and get.
Damn, I rock. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so serious, man. Okay. He when the game is on the line, you can't trust Julius Randle. No.
Okay. Hey, well,
the
money
to get the defensive rebounds, get the offensive rebound.
All right.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I'm sorry.
Well,
nope.
You
can't. Nope.
You can't fuck with. Okay, well, you can't mess with them. All right.
Both Julius and Rudy would have to goddamn cut the corner. Cut the corner.
Okay. All right. I got another one. Young Bull, H-Town, they gave Jabari Smith Jr. a 5-year extension, $122 million. That was a good one. You lose one young player, you hold on to Jabari.
That's a good investment for
Yeah.
That's a good investment for you.
Okay, Memphis Grizzlies hold on to Jaren Jackson Jr. He expected to sign a 5-year, $240 million deal to stay. Yeah. Okay. You lost Bane. You keeping Jackson.
You better.
All right. Dorian Finney-Smith has agreed to a 4-year deal for $53 million with the Rockets. The Rockets ain't playing with them now. They retaining players and bringing them in.
And they got
huh?
And they finna have KD too.
Yeah. Breaking. Another one about an hour ago. Jake LaRivia. He played for the Kings. I don't know who this white boy is, right? 2-year, $20 million to go to the Lakers. I ain't gonna front with y'all. I don't know who this white boy is. I'm assuming he's a big man because that's what they need. They needed a big, so I'm assuming that's who he is. I'm just scrolling through. Oh, your man! Remember you lied on my man Kayvon Looney. You lied on the last time, but hold on. You lied on the last time, but you were kind of right because he gone. He just signed a 2-year deal, $16 million to go to New Orleans.
Yeah,
so you jumped the gun. You jumped the gun a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. You jumped the gun
a little bit. But yeah, man, they should have kept him, man, because he was showing promise. Looney
Kavon been there for a while. He just slow. He's slow as hell, but he gonna get you the damn boards.
Yes, he is.
He gonna get you them boards now.
That's all I want. That's all.
That's it.
That's all you want.
He's a little slow on defense, but I gotta leave everybody with this. I gotta leave you with this. James Harden got an extension, 2 years, $81.5 million. See, I knew it. I know you. I know you. I know you.
half of that, a percentage of that salary is gonna go towards some foolishness. Hey, do I need to remind y'all who he flew out during the NBA playoffs?
Yeah. I mean, you can remind the people.
Man,
Remind the
he
people.
flew out Cherokee.
Who Cherokee? Wait, you got
Auntie Cherokee.
wait. Be careful how you word it. You know, people like to kick people off a platform. Be careful how you word it. Who she work? Where can you see Cherokee?
Oh, you know what? You can see them on some unfamiliar sites.
Some hub type sites, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of them. You know,
Yeah, one of them corn sites. That
one
what
of
they
them
like.
sites that got them X's on it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. One of
yeah.
them.
Look,
Look.
dude, he lost. He give a damn about the playoffs. He said, man, we in the fourth quarter here so I can bang these cheeks. Man. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm talking about he had ass on the brain. And
I'm trying.
for 81 million. That you
Look.
know what? And then another thing you think about it, James
Okay.
Harden.
All right.
When was he like $100 million man at one point?
He always kept the. Oh, he always kept the millions. Now he
Yeah,
always signed big deal.
yeah. So what? I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
You know
Like,
what? Look. I'm gonna bust it down like this.
like
You double. Real quick. Balmer, the Clippers. They clipping. He doubling down on somebody that's not gonna come for you. I get they just got a new arena. I'm assuming you got a new arena. You want the name, but bro, they've been doubling down on stupid for too long. Like I said, the Clippers gonna clip. Kawhi Leonard, he ain't gonna get you to hell. He gonna miss half the damn season.
if he hurt,
James Harden, huh?
yeah, if he hurt, yeah,
He stay hurt. He gonna miss half the damn
yeah,
season, and
yeah.
you gotta hope he gonna play for you in the playoffs. James Harden gonna choke in the playoffs, and you got like Zubats and
Look,
Norman Powell looking at them like, dang, bro, we might need some young talent, man. We might need some different people, man. Y'all keep hot damn betting on the wrong horse. They keep betting on the wrong horse.
look,
What we doing out here? I thought real quick. Remember when they moved mountains to bring over Kawhi Leonard? What was that? 2019. And Kawhi said, "This is what the report said. If you don't bring me PG Paul George, I'm gonna go to the Lakers." They signed a promissory note that day. They never fulfilled. You know who was in that trade that went to OKC? They leveraged their franchise for two people a guy, Paul George, who literally calls himself playoff P, who never even hit a finals, a guy who can't stay healthy, then you bring in a choke artist. But you know who they leveraged their future off?
who?
SGA.
So you mean to tell me?
Yes,
Let me
Goose.
get this straight.
Yes, I rock.
So you mean to tell me Kawhi opted for a playoff P rather than to have SGA come to the Clippers?
No, SGA was already a Clipper. You put your money on the wrong horse. This, bro, how many years you gonna see you not gonna win the championship? They got the name, you're gonna see Kawhi, you're gonna see Harden on the thing. Bro, they got Ben Simmons on the bench. Look, Clippers gonna clip. That's all I gotta say. Look, I'm not saying Harden don't get your money. Hey, listen, if you keep cutting me $100 million check, in this case, $81 million checks, I'm gonna take them. I'm not nobody fool. Oh damn, you still gonna pay me? Even though I'm a playoff choke? You could, oh shit. Where do I sign? I'm gonna keep taking this billionaire's money. But I'm just saying, don't roll out this team and say we are a championship contender. You're not. You're just. They got the name. These guys going to be future Hall of Famers. And you're going to put butt in the seat.
You know who? I'm sorry. I got to go back to Harden.
All right, go ahead.
That's another person I'm kind of mad at.
Okay.
Because I look at Harden with the assists that he gives, the assists that he has.
Mm-hmm.
He's a floor general. He's wasting his time, his talent. He's wasting.
Yeah, he dish out dimes. A lot of people don't give him a lot of credit for that.
But I will say this. I'm gonna say this.
All right.
Harden's with the wrong team.
I don't care who he with.
I'm gonna tell you.
Like I said, he ain't gonna turn down that money.
I'm gonna tell you where he need to go. I'm gonna tell you where he needs to go, and he need to get there fast.
Okay.
Because I think the coach will whip his ass into shape. I'm just gonna be honest, and I don't think he take no shit. Eric Spoelstra, in Florida, whip him into shape.
Well, guess what? He just signed 2 years.
Because
81.
all you do is keep getting the same old James Harden.
I know that. That's my point.
Ain't shit gonna change. That's
my point.
Strip club James Harden. That's it.
He had baby girl out there goose cooking. Look, out there.
West Coast Productions James Harden.
I'm done with you. You know what? They about to go on so many. Hey, they about to go on so many.
WCP.
WCP hard. Hey, look now. Hey, everybody, don't get shy. Y'all know what that logo when you hit that bootleg DVD, how that logo will come up.
Yes, sir. That's his new.
You know, hey, that logo come up. You know what time it was?
No telling you. West Coast Harden. Well, West Coast Productions.
Harden. Man, we
West Coast Productions Harden.
Bro, we gonna roll with that for a minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy, the Knicks hit up Dawn Staley. I know this is a hard left turn.
Boy.
But the New York Knicks hit up Dawn Staley to be the head coach.
Hey, maybe it could take a woman's touch, man.
Man, yeah.
Because she got, look at her track record.
3 national chips. Her playing days, USA gold medal, from a player to a coach. How many Final Fours and how many WNBA players she pushed and coached up and got to the league. Bro, the resume is there.
Yeah, but see the crazy thing about it is a lot of who on that team. I know Jalen would be open minded to it. But who's gonna keep an open mind to that?
Yeah, because when you do something new, people fear it, people hate it, people because they said they reached out to Taylor Jenkins and Mike Brown. You know, everybody gonna go through that coaching cycle. They fired Thibodeau, and they really left themselves stuck in a lurch. You feel me? It's like, okay, boom, Eastern Conference Championship game or not, it's like, boom. All right, we didn't get it done. Everybody thought they would beat Indiana. They let them go without somebody kind of sitting in the wings a little bit. We're like, okay, well, we let them go. Boom, we got the next guy. It's like quitting a job, but you don't have the next job lined up.
Well, right.
You look crazy.
Yeah.
Right? So they got kind of stuck with that, but it's a unique situation, and it'll take a championship, because when a coach come in, they have to be respected. Hell, Becky Hammonds, who coached the Aces, the Vegas Aces, hell, she was an assistant with Greg Popovich for years in San Antonio. So it can be done. She's not the only one. Like, it's women that's in. It's just that, like you said, the head coaching part of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing. Because the track records proves it, but it's just that maybe that some people who gonna have a male ego, who's not gonna keep an open mind to it.
Yeah.
Why is she why is she here, man? Why is she? Nah, man.
What's she gonna tell me? You know how people be.
Maybe your blessing in disguise is a woman that can play the game and has played the game and know the game.
I brought that up.
Yeah. So don't block your blessings, Knicks. Don't block your blessings, because y'all were fortunate enough to get as far as y'all did in the last couple of years in the NBA playoffs.
Yeah,
so don't block your blessings. She trying to help y'all get to the big show. Hey, she help y'all get to the big show and win it, boy.
Woo.
Hey,
I like that. Don't block it.
I better protect her at all costs, because because as soon as that happens, I guarantee you, everybody gonna be throwing money at her.
Oh, what?
And then what's gonna happen is she gonna remember all this other stuff. Oh, they didn't want to listen. Oh, they hated my guts here. Oh, they didn't want to listen to my instruction. That sort of thing. Hey, how much you paying me? Or we gonna pay you such. Mr. Barkers, I will holler at y'all. That's what's gonna happen. But
I just want to see. I want to see her get like a real shot. If that's what's going on, I would like to see her get a real shot.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna switch a little bit. If she doesn't, can somebody call Mark Jackson? I don't know what happened there. This dude built the Golden State Warriors as we know them in the last 15 years. That dynasty, the groundwork for that dynasty started with Mark Jackson as their head coach. I don't know how he got blackballed. If you're not gonna do that, bring him in. Look, man, what did he do? Did he threaten to throw somebody's kid off a bridge or something?
I don't know. But they don't need him. They need him.
Anybody would need, bro. That is the thing that has baffled me. I know he went back into broadcasting and he's done podcasting as well. And it's a shame that you architect a team, players. The Splash Brothers probably would not even exist if he did not coach that style that has literally revolutionized the game of basketball. And he's sitting behind a broadcast booth. Like, what? I say this. If you don't take Dawn Staley, man, bump Taylor Jenkins, bump Mike Brown. Take Dawn Staley or call Mark Jackson.
Hey, New York. Hey.
You on the clock.
And I mean this literally. Who you gonna call?
Not the Ghostbusters.
That's what I meant. That's why I said it. That's why I said it.
Oh, boy.
Who you gonna call? You got no coach. And you got all the talent. Who
you gonna call? When it's something strange. That's it. Garden. You gonna call, bitch? The hell going on, man?
Hey.
Knock it off, man. Cool out. Call her B. Call her. Bring her in. And if not, if y'all so freaking scared or whatever, call Mark. Bring him in. Knock it off.
Yeah, do something.
Yeah. Oh, before we jump into our viral topics, Pittsburgh, I know I'm switched to NFL just right quick. Pittsburgh and Miami made a deal today. Jonah Smith, Jalen Ramsey for Minka Fitzpatrick. Guys, Steelers still not going to no hot damn Super Bowl. Uncle Rico's still there. You got one better because Jonnu Smith, he's a good young tight end. You can go in 12 personnel. 12 personnel for those that don't know what that means. That means 2 tight ends, him and Firemouth. Man. And I've been seeing the talking heads jump on this thing like a bee on honey all day. Oh my gosh, they're a Super Bowl contender. Not so fast. Cool the hell out. I don't know what you got to say about this trade, boo, my boy.
For Minka Fitzpatrick.
All pro, one of the top safeties in the league. Jalen Ramsey. So you're going to put J Ram at corner, slot corner. You're going to put, he's a veteran corner. You're going to push him at safety. I don't know what that looks like. Defensively, you went DB for DB. I like Smith. He balled out. I just want to hear. I got a scenario in my head.
I don't know, man.
I just want to hear what you got to say because I got a little something to say, and then I'm leaving this alone.
For Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah.
And who else?
Jonnu Smith. He's a tight end. So that's why I said. So now you got a tight end that can move a little better than Firemouth. That's why I said 12 personnel. 12 personnel means 2 tight end sets.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see it, man.
Okay.
I don't see it.
You know what? I was gonna leave the thing alone till I saw these idiot talking heads talking about, oh my God, Super Bowl a bust now. Like, whoa, pump your brakes.
Because you got Uncle Rico back there. So don't say that. But you know what? That's Pittsburgh fans in always. Oh,
I don't care about the Pittsburgh. I'm talking about these people, these grown-ass people that have been watching football and know better, went on live television all day talking about Pittsburgh is Super Bowl contenders. Crazy. Y'all probably can't even get out your own division, but hey.
Hell no. Shoot, you let Ben Roethlisberger bury y'all, boy.
No, they let Ben Roethlisberger bury them. They should have the quarterback then. But you know what? So I was thinking about this. Long and hard, no Diddy pause, please. Here's my scenario, and I'm sticking to my guns on this one. I'm standing on the hill on this one. My scenario always was you should have drafted Shador at 21. You can still bring in Aaron Rodgers for a year. That's all you're going to have him for.
Yep.
Then you make sure through the draft, you secure your offensive line and your defense. Young and cheap. Do all that in the draft. I'm going to say this, and I've said this on plenty of episodes. The only people you really paying money to for real, look at the championship teams. Look what they do. You pay your quarterback.
The center?
No.
You don't pay your center?
No, hold on. Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
You pay the blind side. You pay your quarterback, the person who's going to protect your quarterback, which is depending on what arm you throw with, that's your left tackle and your right tackle. Because that's your blind side. That's going to get your quarterback killed. They're going to get him injured.
Oh, yeah.
You pay the wide receiver. That's why they're getting $40 million a year now. Then you pay the guy to get their quarterback. Everybody else is pretty much damn expendable. I mean, I get it. You know, a linebacker get paid. Now, you know what? I say no. A cornerback. I'm sorry, and a cornerback, because you have to guard your top receiver, their top corner, receiver, left tackle, quarterback. And I brought up this because guess what? So in this scenario, you got your quarterback in waiting, Shador. You pay Aaron for 1 year. You solidify your line, most likely your left tackle because he's a right-handed quarterback. You already got TJ Watt. Make sure he's paid and happy. You already got Joey Porter Jr. out of Penn State. You ain't got to pay your corner.
Nah.
And instead of trading Mika Fitzpatrick, you keep him because if I'm not mistaken, I heard today he still had 2 years left on his deal.
Yep. So they still got to pay him.
And now, this is what they also did. They paid DK Metcalf. What I say? You pay a wide receiver. You paid DK to come from Seattle. You should have kept George Pickens.
Yep.
Should have never let him go to Cowboys. So now you got the crash out, bro. The cash out crew. The crash out crew. I'm sorry. The crash out brothers, as I called them before. That's your big plays. Aaron Rodgers, to Shador in a year. You got your top pass rusher. You got your young corner in Joey Porter Jr. And you got Mika Fitzpatrick. This trade should have never fucking happened.
No, that was just an awkward, like it was an awkward trade. Like what? Why would you?
Man, Mike talking about lose a damn job behind this bull. This some bull is the great Bernie Mac, late great Bernie Mac used to say. This some bull.
Look, or like what Steve Harvey said at the Hoodie Awards. What the hell going on over there?
Right. Hey, everybody, man, hit that subscribe button.
Hit that like button.
Hit that share button.
And make sure you comment, man. Hey, tell us what you think, man. Was that a good trade or bad trade? Put it in the comments. Make sure you go to On the Swivel _podcast. Put it in the comments of our latest episode. You can watch our other episodes as well.
In the comments.
And also put in the comments on TikTok. We are live.
Yeah, baby.
Tell you people about it that we're on live. You know, tell your neighborhood store man. You know, if you got, you know, one of them the pharmaceutical guys, everybody, you know, people across the street.
Right.
Tell them. Share it.
We like that.
On TikTok. Share this live with all your friends. Your friends. Yes. We trying to be your number one priority for sports and viral news. Like I told you, they can't beat us. They can only hope to contain us.
That's it. Woo, boy. It's a lot going on. Some viral stuff that hit our table, my boy. I don't know what. I don't know what to start with it.
Boy, let me tell you here, boy.
Go ahead.
Women, they ask this question about, you know, I guess who take breakups the hardest, and they say it's us. But y'all be the most outrageous after a breakup. So this went viral. Now this went viral syndicated. Okay? Syndicated radio.
Okay. Right. All right.
When he breaks up with his girlfriend, they actually was gonna plan on getting married.
Okay.
So he called off the wedding. Due to the fact of infidelity. She was cheating on him.
Yeah.
So he did the right thing. So a couple weeks later, he gets a knock on the door. And it's a letter, a federal letter or something like that, maybe a summons or something like that.
All right.
And he had to explain the fact that he was not married. I had to say, wait a minute, back up. I said, back up. I say, so you called off the wedding. How are you married? So what happened was this lady went to the pastor or the priest that was supposed to get them married or ordained to marry them. Yeah. And she lied to him about, you know, falsifying some papers. She falsified some papers to get her and her ex-boyfriend married. And he signed off on it. She told him a lie. He believed it. signed off on it, and
Oh,
so took to the court to fraud. I think marriage fraud or some kind of fraud department or
yeah,
something.
it's
She
not
filled
a
out a
fraud
claim.
hell. That's
Filled
legal
out,
documents.
yeah, filled out a claim, and so now they were legally married. So he had to go and prove to the state that no, we're not married. We never got married. And
Woo.
the priest was like, wait a minute, this lady had me thinking that y'all was married already, like y'all had already eloped. So
Boy,
nine
it's
times, so what boils down to, this
mm-hmm.
lady is getting charged and going to prison because she for marriage fraud. The audacity.
Man, look, see, I guarantee you it was some red flags there. And I keep saying you treat red flag like Six Flags, you're gonna go on the ride.
I'm telling you, boy,
Every time.
every time.
And let me say this, because I also saw this. You brought this to me, and I looked into some things. They say happy wife, happy life. No. Happy spouse, happy house. Reason, key word, ladies and gentlemen, is spouse. Because that happiness got to go both ways. Your household got to be happy. See, and sometimes people think like, even though yeah we use the word spouse, but just in a relationship, that's why I say about red flags. Men and women, it go both ways. I don't care what relationship you in. You can be hetero or homosexual relationship. You got to make sure who you with and who you know you with, and make sure your house is in order. You know that we've been talking about sports really for the past hour. Dylan Brooks, who just got traded, DeGuala, he going through it with his baby mother. What's her name? Heather Andrews. The bunny magic turned tragic.
Hey, I'm telling you, bud. I'm telling you, man. Look, the bunny magic done turn serial killer.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
threaten. Look, please don't kick us off. This is in the report. This allegedly, she said she would have his fingers cut off to ruin his career, threaten his moms, damage his property, infiltrated his social media. Bro, they got 2 kids. Red flags. So she woke up one morning and chose to do this. You saw this and you still having kids? So these alleged events, obviously, he filed a restraining order. I don't think they're married, but it still goes back into still got to keep a happy house.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
spouse got to be happy. What's going on out here, man?
And then the crazy thing about that is the guy that said that he was talking about on how the pastors are preaching this in the churches, and some of the men are like, hearing this, and they disagree with him
Yeah.
because a lot of men they are hit with that slogan from their wives, but then it's like they're hit with pressure. They're
It's all
hit with
wise tales, they say.
yeah, they're hit with pressure, shame, you know, unhappiness. That's the thing. Their mental health starts to fade, and it's like it only uh, happiness. It seems like with that slogan, happiness only applies to the woman
Her. To the
and for
woman.
her, not for me.
Happy
Chris Rock,
spouse, happy house.
Chris Rock said it best, and I still believe, and I believe it.
Oh, I know where you're going with it, brother.
I believe it. For those women that think that marriage is a partnership, this is what Chris Rock is talking about. Like for and he said that only women and only children and pets are loved unconditionally.
Yep.
We are only loved unconditionally for the fact that we provide something.
Yep.
And I believe that. I
Yep.
believe it.
Only under the condition we can provide financially, security, spiritually. We have to provide at the table. That's why I say, remember we talked about it. Ladies, please bring more to the table than the BBL.
Oh, I got something for that. Look, they talking about, this woman was saying, they're talking about, what you bring to the table. I said, so it's like, that whole thing is like this, man. I'm gonna put it to you like this. And I don't care who gets mad. A lot of folks get mad.
Boy, you be lining them up. B, you see when you say, "Oh, I don't feel," say, "Oh, you about to say some wild." Yeah.
See, they look at us as men who can bring stuff to the table, right?
Right. Yes.
They're the ones that want to design the table. Want to pick what kind of tablecloth, what kind of pieces go on the table, what kind of candles or flowers can go on the table. What kind of room, the paint, the room around the table. What kind of curtains can go on around the table, so I can make this a room and make this a better table.
Okay.
Instead of actually going out, getting something and bringing it to the table.
Now check this out. Now you see how you line that up and said, "Well, hey guys, don't get mad at me, guys." You see how you did that? Nelly in hot water now, cause he set the table on Ashanti. You know they got a reality show. He went on his show and said, "I give you the world, but I ain't changing the kid diaper." He said to look it up. He said to Jermaine Dupri, "Hell, I'm just waiting till that baby can walk and talk." He flipped it and said, "Look, until you set their table the way I want it to be set, this is what it is." Boy, they jumping on Nelly's head top right now.
Look.
See that? That's what happened. Now you see, women want honesty.
Yeah.
He told her to look. He said, "Oh, I give the way. I want to give the world."
Yeah,
but you have to do this with this child.
I don't think any guy would want to mess with like a poopy diaper, dog. Like that. I know, but it has to be done. It has to be done. It has to be done. But
check this out. She said on the show, "Well, when I know you hear the crying and da da da, you don't get it." He said, "Yep, He said, "Yep, this is it." No, I ain't. He said, "I ain't moving." He said, "I do it. Hey, I do it to you for you. I ain't doing that." Y'all look at it, like I said, it's going viral because so many people disagreeing. Like, damn, like I saw a take where they said, "Well, damn, it seemed like Ashanti just flat out settled. He don't want to deal with the kid. Oh, it's all on you." Now they calling her like she settled for Nelly.
No, and they taking it out of social media. Taking it out of proportion. See, that's
I'm just going off with social media. That's what. And that's why social media is ruined. Go ahead. Yeah,
they're a bunch of. The people that operate on social media and yes, it's the Gen Z. I ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers, like Bernie Mac say.
Like Bernie Mac. Shouts out to Bernie, Bernie.
You got an issue? You got something on your chest?
Put in the comments.
Put it in the comments. I'll give you my address in the DMs and we can swap it out. So So they're a bunch of wimps, man, and they hide behind social media. I hate when people take stuff out of context. Now, look, it's not.
But that's their relationship.
That's their relationship. But it may not. Nelly, I'm willing to bet Nelly probably does everything else around that house, but probably change the diaper. That's probably what's going on. But everybody wants to be on the outside looking in saying, "Hey, he's a deadbeat. What you get with him for, Ashanti?" And then all this other stuff, saying that he don't want to have nothing to do with the child. That ain't the case.
That's not. Yeah, he just said he just want to deal with the child when he get to a certain point. But baby girl gotta hold me down right now.
Yeah, he don't want to change no diapers. That's
You
it.
know what?
He probably do everything else he can for that child.
But you know what? I'm about to slide into another portion of this when I saw this pop, actually a pop singer posted, and I saw it go around. This guy wore a T-shirt saying that social media killed romance. See, now this go into that. This guy wore, and now that people saw Nelly and Ashanti speak on their relationship, he spoke his truth about how he is raising his young infant right now. See, now, see, you put it out there, even though this is a TV show, but it playing out currently on social media. That's why I say, man, look, I would rather just keep everything out of the way. Because see, when you let too many, now watch what I'm gonna do. Since we've been talking about house, spouse and house and all that, you let people in your house, they're gonna ruin the dinner. You can't let too many in your house and too many people in your kitchen. They're gonna tear up your house and ruin your dinner.
Yep, there you go.
And you being a married guy, I see. I clocked your game. You don't post shit. I clock you and your lovely wife. Whatever going on in your household, stay in your household. And it was even a study. A study has been done that couples that stay off social media are happier and more successful couples. They did a whole study on it. So that came with it. Nelly and Ashanti invited people into their home, and he spoke his truth about how everything is going. And now everybody's calling her this and calling him that. It's like y'all probably ain't married, never been married, unsuccessful marriage, and probably you got a deadbeat baby daddy ain't never even been around the kid. But that's neither here nor there. It is what it is, man. Look, Beyonce, Lord bless her. Look, thank goodness those wires held. That could have been tragic. That's been all over everywhere. I saw, like, I don't know, like the wires got stuck. They got caught. I don't.
So one of the wires was I guess was moving on one side. The other part was intact.
Yeah, because the car
slant. Yeah. So she had to. So I saw the whole thing, like she was singing, but then when she started noticing the car was slanting, it was like she was like, "Oh, stop!" She was like, "Stop! Stop! 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 Stop!" And everybody started, got out their phones. I hate that shit.
I know. I need to get the hell out of the way just in case the worst happened. Damn them phone.
So they got her down. They got her down. But I think somebody finna get fired.
You think? You think?
Somebody.
Oh, you better know it. Look, I don't want to sound too dark about this, but and you probably agreed. The first thing I thought was Owen Hart.
Yeah. Oh wow. Woo.
Because
I saw that, man. I saw that on television.
Man, look.
I saw that on television, man. They had goodness gracious.
Because these you put a lot of trust in these companies that they're gonna make sure everything is hitched up and wired correctly. You put your life in these people's hands. That's what you're doing. And if they cut corners on material, faulty wiring, whatever, you really do. You're right. For one, whatever company did that, obviously they will never use them again. And Beyonce, you might need to keep the car stunt out of your performance. Baby girl, you do enough, you and your daughter and your background dancers. I know Jay-Z came out in the show, and they did the show over there, I think somewhere in the UK, somewhere over there in Europe, whatever show that was. He came out first time in years. Y'all, that production is so immersed and so rich and all that. You know what? I take the car stunt out.
Yeah.
I just believe if I dodge the bullet once, I'm not gonna tempt it a second time.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Diddy trial, they're deliberating. The jury is deliberating right now. We're not gonna get into anything with the trial until we get the finality of it. But in the meantime, in between time, his son, who they call King Combs,
Yeah.
got a song. Kanye is on the beat. Now the beat is tough, but it's bad damn timing. What? Come on, bro. Come on now.
But you know what? It better be tough. That beat better be tough because Donda 2 was 20 times trash.
Look, for one, I'm not a Kanye fan, but the beat was hard. No Diddy, the beat was tough. That's why I called it tough. I don't call it, But my thing is this: he's using his dad trial to market this song. You bring up in specific lyrics, talking witnesses and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, if you remember when the whole raids and stuff happened, and he did a song after all that, bragging about the feds raided the wrong house. Remember that? Remember that line, that bar?
Yeah.
Bad. Come on. Could you wait about 6 months, about a year, and then put this bull out? Bro, like, look, I get the entertainment. I guess the entertainment industry is weird. Like, why would you who authorized? Why? Don't speak on these people. Don't have them turn around and file a lawsuit on your stupid ass. Why would you do this? Why would you put this out now? I hope you're not listening to Kanye. He nuttier than squirrel shit. Don't. I had to speak on this when I heard the clip of it, and I'm like, your father is literally on trial for his life. Because if they hit him with these RICOs, he ain't getting out. And you thought that was a smart idea? But anything for some money, I guess. Anything for some money.
Yes, so man.
Anything for some damn money, I guess. Hey. But people ain't got but people don't stand on no principles no more. Man, my father was on trial for his life. That's the last thing I'm thinking about.
Yep.
Last thing I'm thinking about. If I'm talking to anybody, I'm pressing the hot damn lawyers. Like, yo, is my dad gonna get out of this? I ain't thinking about doing no freaking song with Kanye West and all that woo 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 woo. Nah. Out of here. Yeah, it's something else, man. It's something else. I don't know if you got anything to add to that. I just had to throw that out there. That was like the lamest shit I had seen over the last few days since our last episode. I just had to throw that out. It went viral over the same thing I said. Like, why would you do this? You need to hope your dad come get less time or come home or whatever.
Yeah, he just need to be there for support. He don't need to be making no songs with Kanye, especially listen to his influence, because this man wears a Ku Klux Klan outfit, in public. And I don't think I would listen to anybody's advice that does that type of shit.
No. Oh man, so everybody, once again, we need you guys to subscribe. We need you guys on TikTok. Anybody listen to a TikTok, double tap so you can like. Everybody on YouTube, subscribe. You guys hit that like button as well. You will see content of ours throughout Instagram and Snapchat. When you see it, click onto that link. Click onto the link. It'll send you over to YouTube. Watch. If you in the office, put in your earbuds. Listen to the conversation. The whole 9 yards, man. Support your gualas, your favorite country cousins, man. We are on the Swivel _ podcast on YouTube. You know what it is. Tap in, join the community. Hey, we're gonna finish off with the wrestling spotlight. My boy, WWE had the Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia.
This shit should have been called the Night of Sleep.
Oh,
the only match that was good to me was Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn.
And I got a bone to pick with that one.
Me too.
I think, look, that match should have been another. I get why it was Sami Zayn because all the backstage interaction, but to me, that match was put together because Karrion Kross got himself over since WrestleMania. It's almost like they said, you know what, y'all want him so bad, here.
Because he's a look, man. That dude, believe it or not, man, he's a dangerous wrestler, man. He's a strong style wrestler. So it's to see him versus some people especially I want to see him destroy Cody Rhodes. To be honest, I want to see him destroy.
Never gonna happen.
Running lariat.
Never gonna happen. I'm telling you, they put him on that PLE to me to shut up the fans. Everybody on social media, everybody when I go to the wrestling sites, like, oh, what they doing with Karrion Kross? Oh, he's over. His promos, what they doing? Obviously he cut that crazy promo during WrestleMania. Oh, Triple H ain't doing nothing with him. Woo. They said, okay, boom, PLE, Night of Champions. I'm not surprised he took the L against Sami Zayn. Not surprised by the outcome. It's like, now watch my word. If I was him, even though I'm not a fan of AEW, but I'll say, screw it. I'm going to AEW. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm like,
because look, Baron Corbin is balling out at MLW Major League. Riddle is balling out. He champion over there in the MLW.
Okay.
Go somewhere and ball out. Shoot, even if it's not AEW, I would New Japan, because the way he wrestled, that's it. The way his finisher, that little shit. Nasty. So it's one of them things to where I be mad at WWE because they don't capitalize on the small stuff. See, the small stuff bring the big shit. So y'all could have that match. Y'all could have had Sammy or Karrion win that match. Y'all could have had Karrion win that match, and Sammy join his little faction.
But you know what? I've been saying this for a while now. Triple H and them, they won't do certain things because they know they can get away with what they're doing now. Think about it. If you have the best, let's just say like fast food, you have the best burgers in town, you won't care what comes across the street. Now you got the best. All right, say you had the best burgers for 20 years, and you just don't have proper competition. You've seen this place and this place. They move into the neighborhood with their hamburgers. Yeah, I'm a fat boy, so we talking hamburgers. But they can never move you off the block.
Yeah.
But over the last few years, you just kind of hiring anybody back in the kitchen to cook them. The quality of the sandwiches going down. But as long as you think you still got the competition beat, you won't fix it. So I use my fat boy analogy to
So,
say if they don't feel AEW or whoever is true competition, they're gonna keep riding with the thing.
so in other words, what you saying? WWE is the equivalent of the varsity.
Ow! Boy, I swear, boy, on everything. I was about to say the varsity, but you know what? You know why I didn't say it? Because somebody might listen to it and don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
everybody knows, anybody who's been to Atlanta, the varsity have not been the varsity since I was a fucking kid. Back when man, when my man, you hit it out the hit, boy, you hit it out the park. Boy, you hit it out the park.
Man, yeah. Hey, yeah, the varsity, boy.
The
Good
varsity.
God, somebody.
The varsity used to be about something, and then they just let it go because
Oh,
the varsity is always gonna be the varsity is always gonna be a staple in Atlanta, and they've been in the crapper for a lot of years because they know they're not going anywhere. People will come into the varsity because they heard about it. It's just a staple in Atlanta. But I'm gonna move on real quick
oh, one more
about this
thing.
PLE. Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Although I thought you was gonna move on. Yeah. Now I do got a bone to pick with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes match.
And by the way, Cody Rhodes, he won the King of the Ring while they was over there. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Right.
Why? Because WWE in the past, the 80s and 90s was good for
Right.
doing this. Two wrestlers became friends. I'll do anything for you, brother. Yeah, me too.
Girl.
But I wish you congratulations for this match. I'm not gonna hold back. All right, me too, brother. They had a match, and the best man win. The other person gets up. They play like they gonna congratulate him.
Elkabone. Elkabone ass. Yeah.
They had that situation in that
Lined
match
up.
and did not
Never
do it.
didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
They let it, they let the cliffhanger, cause they should have had, cause let's be real, we know Randy Orton is a better heel.
Yeah.
He's a natural heel.
Yeah.
He should have did some heel stuff.
Yeah. But
Knock his ass out.
look, but from what I heard, the word on the street is Bullet Club Cody he finna show up.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He said they waiting for this babyface run to kind of run the course a little bit. That's what I'm waiting on. I want to see heel Cody because to me he need to change of pace, man. Jade Cargill, she won the Queen of the Ring. How do you feel? Well, I'm gonna say how I feel about the match. Jade still can't hot there and wrestle.
She still it's more like it's one of them things where she
like Oscar.
She need to find a style that's gonna fit her build. It's like I understand she need to find a style or something that's gonna fit her build. Her build is, she's very muscular.
Yes.
Very muscular. But
gorgeous face, great physique, everything.
It's gotta be something, it's gotta be. Let me see.
Let me help you. Well, maybe you feel.
You remember Awesome Kong?
Huh?
You remember Awesome Kong?
Yes. Well, I got pushed. If you think you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say, I got pushed back.
Wait, no. What I was gonna say was okay, so let's say I take a glass, right? Let's say I take a glass. Pour in a little bit of Awesome Kong.
Okay.
A little bit of possibly Natalie.
Okay.
Natalie, a little bit of Natalie.
Okay.
Who else would be good? Cause she big. China didn't really have a damn finisher. I ain't studying China now, but I'm just trying to think of
The physique, you're trying to match the physique, right?
the physique
Oh, okay.
and and her moveset with some of let's see. Oh, um, what's that girl name, man? Um, damn, I can't think of her name, man. She was a big girl. She was an Amazon, the Glamazon. Just a little
Okay.
bit of that. The Glamazon. I don't know if you remember her. The Glamazon. Now, yeah, see, well, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is Jade, because see, I'm gonna tell you, this is all Bill DeMott's doing. Hugh Morris, yes, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this is all he's doing, and I'm look, he gotta help her clean up that shit. He gotta help her.
You know
It's
what?
enough, you giving folks. It's enough. I don't know, man. It's some good shit going on in WWE. I ain't gonna get into that, but he need to do better with training his wrestlers, man.
Okay.
For real.
She can't look. I'm gonna bring this from AEW to now. She was only gonna get so far as being technical in the ring in AEW. They pushed her like a female Goldberg. Her matches weren't long. They push her like a monster. She do just hit with power moves. Boom. She get to WWE. They didn't put her on TV right away. They clearly, like you said, they took her to the performance center to tighten up on some things. But here's the thing: we've seen a large sample size. They did her a solid. They put her with Bianca Belair, who's a great worker, great. Naomi, great. Look at the matches she's had, who she had them with. They didn't put her with no scrubs, but it seemed like she just like it doesn't catch. Cause look, like I said, they done right by her because they put her with great workers. It's something about her that's not natural, like wrestling or how you can. You know what? I'm gonna say this. We ain't talking about Greco-Roman. No, we ain't talking about that. We mean like sports entertainment wrestling. It doesn't come natural to her. She moves robotic. She sells everything the same. It's like you could kick her in the knee and she'll grab her head. You hit her in the head, she but all jokes aside, but no, seriously, she sells everything the same. She moves very robotic. It doesn't come fluid and natural. Like when she did the botched finish, she power bombed the girl first, and then she held it like she was supposed to did a count, like she was supposed to kick out the count. Then she hit the finish, and like she forget. Oh, then she kicked it to the side, and then when she hit the finish, she rolled over backwards, and the girl's shoulders came off the mat. It was not a 3 count, but you had to roll on with it. And then, like I said, then the match against Asuka carried that match. She's not natural. She gonna real quick. She gonna make a lot of money. Her physique, her look. I think she's not the best on the microphone. That could be worked on. You can get a mouthpiece for her, whatever. What I mean is like a manager, whatever. But if she cannot look and feel natural in the ring, she's always gonna be look like she's gonna be Bill Goldberg. I called her that before. She's gonna be Bill Goldberg, and that's why I said in AEW they booked her like a female Goldberg in AEW. Bill Goldberg was never a natural wrestler. He had the look, he had the intensity.
What?
Look how Vince knew. Yes,
I can't
don't
agree
do
with
that. Vince knew. Look how Vince booked Goldberg when he went to WWE. He used him very sparingly. Look how he been booked.
I can't agree with that because I seen even before I seen matches before he even came to WCW. Matches where he was in Japan already. So yeah, I can't agree with that. When he was doing brain busters and shit. I don't know.
Bill Goldberg had 5 moves.
No, yeah,
but he had 5 moves.
When he came,
and he barely got 8. He had 5 moves.
When he came to WCW, yes, I will agree. They Americanized him. But when he was over there
I don't care what's going on there. She don't wrestle in Japan.
I'm talking about
WWE. She wrestles in America.
I'm talking about Goldberg.
I know that. I'm not. See. That's
what I'm saying. You sell different. You in each wrestler.
We're not talking about that. I'm saying as an American wrestler on American TV for WWE, how was Bill Goldberg booked?
How was he booked?
How was he booked?
Well, shoot, he was in most of the PLEs, wasn't he?
No, because he was booked very sparingly. They put the belt off of him. He dropped it. They took him away. They put him back. I'm saying how he was booked. He was not booked to wrestle 20, 30-minute matches. He was not booked technically. He was never booked. No, he wasn't. And I'm telling you, this is how they're booking her now. But the way they're that's why I made the comparison. Because the way she was booked in AEW and the way she can't catch it, if they do not book her accordingly, she will be exposed.
I gotta stop you right there.
Go ahead.
I gotta stop you right there. Brock versus Goldberg. That was more than 30 minutes.
And guess what happened after that?
Goldberg versus The Rock. More than 30 minutes.
All right, how did that look?
Huh?
How did that look?
You ain't never seen that match?
I saw it. I'm asking you, how did that look?
That was a good match. It was a match to send Rock ass the hell out of here.
No, he had a movie deal, but
he had a movie deal, but yeah,
he was a one-trick pony.
I don't
they
know.
Got the best out of him because look who they booked him. That's the thing. You got to take emotion out of it, brother. That's what I just. Everything you said is what I just said before. Look who they booked Jade Cargill with. I'm saying, if you hear me.
So women,
you're repeating everything I'm saying. If she's not booked accordingly, if she do not catch it, she will be that. I will use her sparingly. Yes, she has some power techniques. I'm pretty sure she will refine them, but I cannot put a long run on her. That's how Vince booked Goldberg.
Okay.
You see, I say these things and it goes in one ear, not the other with you.
I get what you're saying because in a nutshell, Goldberg and Jade had the same, pretty much our book pretty much the same.
They had a great look.
Yeah,
they hit power move. They move people around, but how they were booked, and I'm saying, I'm sure, and hopefully. She will get better. She has to. She has to. I'm not saying Goldberg didn't get better, but what I'm saying is Goldberg's limitations, they could work around it. She has to fight through these limitations. If not, she will be booked like Goldberg. And I hope she can get through these limitations because I'm telling you, it's something about her. It just don't come fluid. Natural. Look at I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna move on because we spend too much time on this shit. Your girl Liv Morgan. I saw a crazy improvement over last year.
Yeah,
that's what I hope I get out of Jade Cargill.
Well, she need to go back to that center. Then, me personally, I don't fuck with Bill DeMott.
All right. Hey.
I just don't. But if she can learn from somebody else in that performance center.
Okay.
All good.
Wait, real quick. Hey.
Oscar looked good.
She always gonna look good. Yeah. That's why I say she carried the match. Hey, look, fuck all that. Look, man, Solo won the U.S. Championship, and are we moving to Bloodline 3.0? Your boy, you've been raving about him for over a year. You've been raving about your boy. He finally here. He finally here.
Hey, Tama Tonga gonna come back and cut a promo like he did in New Japan, talking about bitches, hoes, and flaming Doritos. Hey, God, Gorillas of Destiny.
Yeah.
And God, if God forms in WWE, I'll start watching it again.
Okay.
I'll start watching it again.
All right.
Because them boys, all three of them boys. And Bad Luck Folly. Man, look.
All right.
Look.
All right. Wait. Let me line this up. We got to line this up. Solo, the Tongas. Now your boy. They named him Tala Tonga.
Oh my God.
They had. They got his name. WWE. They got to give him a WWE name.
But you know what? But you know what? It probably was trademarked by New Japan anyway.
That one. That's what I'm saying. Now they got to give him a trademark name for WWE.
How many Tala what?
Tala Tonga.
Shit, no. See, I would have called him something else. See, I
think they're trying to link all the Tongas and all that together. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I ain't filed a trademark.
That shit, I don't know, man.
I
like what's going on, but I want to see what's gonna go on with that. Though. I might.
They don't because the bloodline fell off hard.
Yeah, I might just come back and watch for that faction to see what's gonna come out of that faction because they call themselves I don't know if they can call themselves
because Jacob is out. He beat Jacob. I'm assuming he's out. He's out. So they got Solo, JC, Tala, all the Tongas.
Yeah, Tongaloa,
and all of them.
Man,
all of them.
Hey, yeah. Look.
Yeah.
Look, yeah. I'll come back and watch and see what's gonna happen out of that.
All right. Okay. Yo. They finished the night off. Cena beat CM Punk once again. No surprise. Like I said, this whole PLE was a filler to move stories along. Nothing was a surprise. Honestly, Solo was kind of surprised. Well, that whole match was a surprise. They brought your boy in. Boom. Seth Rollins and his crew, they jumped in. Then Penta jumped in. Then Sammy jumped in. They did the whole thing. Then you thought they had the little Cena made the little face after they dapped each other up.
I don't like how they doing Penta, man. I really don't.
I don't know how that.
I don't. I really don't. This man was. See that's the bone I have to pick with WWE.
Okay.
They go and get these stars. Stars that have already been put over in other promotions, other popular promotions.
He over now, but he ain't okay.
And so, he over now. Yeah, he over now, but he could be more over than what they make him out to be. See, and my thing is this: if I was WWE, this is what I would do. I would have him win some matches. I would have him win like some matches. Like
now, what I'm saying, yeah.
And then on top of that, y'all having him getting beat up by other people. I would have had Ray Phoenix as soon as after he made his debut, come straight over and get the Lucha Brothers together. Because why y'all got them separated? I don't know.
They're the varsity. You called it. Them old stale hot dogs, soggy French fries. If you don't think that the competition across the street can challenge you, you're gonna feed the public whatever, and So, and then I got a bone. Now I got my own personal bone to pick. You got a monster in Bronson Reed. You got the future in Braun Breaker. and they're no more than henchmen right now. For Seth Rollins, whenever he cash in on that Money in the Bank briefcase, whatever, yeah.
Tag team champions. Then.
But they won't do a tag team match. The New Day got the belts. They won't even hot damn put them in the match. But you know what? The Varsity.
The Varsity.
Stale hot dog buns, soggy French fries. The smash burgers ain't cooked right. The jalapenos ain't right.
Chili dog ain't chili dogging.
The sodas are flat.
I'm telling you, boy. Good God, somebody. They still.
And, you know, and the thing is, bro, I was riding away with them last year. They came into this year, but Triple H, man, come on, man. Hey, y'all got to do. Y'all could have kept this PLE. Then everything going on, and man, y'all could have kept this one. Yeah, y'all could kept this. Man, y'all could put this shit on TV, man.
They could have made this shit Saturday night event. They added that shit on Saturday night main event.
Thank you.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah, y'all could have kept this one.
Y'all really could have said that Karrion versus that now Matt match. They could have put that for Monday, tonight. Say that for the night. See?
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, guys, look. Man, look, this episode 109. Rock with us, rock with your gualas, man, your favorite country cousins. I'm Scott Michael Talk, this DJ Infinite Rock. And what we need for them to do, my boy?
Hey, we need them to like, subscribe, share, comment, and repeat. Go to On the Swivel. Check out our channel on YouTube, On the Swivel _podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Automatic. That's all you need to do. Don't take 2 seconds to do. Mm-hmm. And check out all our content. All our content is on that channel.
Yes.
Scroll through it.
Do it, man. Watch. Hey, if you hadn't seen it, watch back through it. Watch it again. Hey, share it, repost it. TikTok. You see, we do a lot of content on TikTok, on here, on Snapchat, on Instagram. Like the content, share the content, tell somebody about the content.
Yes.
Subscribe, like, and share. Let us know what y'all want to hear. We're going to bring it to you like we do. And until, as we always do, how we always close the show, keep your head on the swivel for the nonsense. Yes, guys, thank you guys for rocking out with us, man. We always going to bring you guys the top stories in sports and viral, man. Man, TikTok been good to us so far. Man, a lot of views, all that, everything, man. Until next time.
Hey, hey, thank you for stopping in. Hey, share the live. Share the live. Share the page. Yeah. Share both our pages. Yeah. I'm the best mix machine. This is Scotty Too Hotted. Hey,
the other way. Put your feet the other way.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm the other way. Yeah.
Man, we just did lethal weapon. Oh my gosh. The way it looked on the screen, you over here.
I know it is. You over there. Just put the opposite way.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. Man.
Oh my God. Hey, man. Yeah.
Hey, I enjoyed this episode. Hey, until we meet again. Hey, I'm the best mix machine.
Scott Michael Talks.
Hey, and hey, always.
Give me head on swivel, bitch. Hey, we out today. Love y'all. Support.
Hey, and New York Knicks, one more time for the road. Who you gonna call?
With something strange in Madison Square. Who you gonna call? Ghost. Hey, y'all better motherfucker. Hey, y'all better call Mark Jackson.
Don Stanley. I'm telling you.
Anyway. Right. Oh my God, man, we out this thing, man. Hide
Bye, man.
Oh boy.